I'm trying to build an Ironman suit, get fit, run 3 businesses, and be a present dad. And this is what a normal day actually looks like. I've built systems to handle the chaos, and most days it actually works. Today was not perfect though. I woke up late and didn't feel like doing half the things I needed to do, but I kept moving anyway. 5:45. I hit the snooze button thinking about the frog I have to eat. The sun's already up over Phuket. I finally extract myself from bed, and as I walk out, shorts magically appear on me to keep this video PG, hiding my awesome Dragon Ball underwear. Your loss. I turn on the coffee machine, grab creatine, and make a bowl of cereals for my son, who's watching cartoons in French. That makes me happy, as he's getting some French exposure aside from me this way. I then add a couple of drops of stevia to my coffee to make it drinkable. I know that makes me weak because real men drink black coffee, but I'm not awake enough to care. I take 15 grams of creatine, which is probably only 12 since there's always some left at the bottom of the glass. Maybe those dry scoopers are onto something, but it makes me choke every time I try. Morning ritual completed. Time to commute and eat the frog. "30 seconds later, my commute is done and I'm ready to eat. Although I'm French, and yes, we do eat frog legs. And they're not bad at all, honestly. I'm not actually having one for breakfast. No, eating the frog is actually a productivity method based on a quote from Mark Twain. If it's your job to eat a frog, it's best to do it first thing in the morning. And if it's your job to eat 2 frogs, it's best to eat the biggest one first. For me, that big frog is software consulting work, since it funds everything else and provides for my family. It's also the thing I enjoy the least in my day. They are my golden handcuffs, which I love and despise at the same time. Once I'm done reviewing emails and checking the consulting work plan for the day, I check the updates from my editor for my YouTube channel. Another cut of the workbench video is ready for review, so I pause consulting, watch the video, and provide some feedback. Finally, I go pick up the latest 3D printed pieces for my Ironman suit and schedule the next prints. Then it's back to consulting for a bit. I work fully asynchronously with clients in the US, so no meetings, no calls, just a list of tasks that is already prioritized. I bill by the hour, work when I want, and have set a goal of 40 billable hours a week. I've recently brought on someone to help with some of it when they're not busy with Devmystify, my third business. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty amazing setup, and it did take me years to reach this point. But last year I also realized that selling my time was kind of the wrong move, and I had to start moving away from that, which is why I started a couple of side hustles. I used to focus on those first thing in the morning for at least 30 minutes. I don't really anymore. You see, I need to be sharp and focused for the boring work since I get so easily distracted. Working on YouTube videos though is an absolute blast, and I adore it. So it's way easier to find some renewed energy for it at the end of the day. Around 8 AM, the coffee starts doing its thing, so I take a quick break. Feeling much lighter, I can go check my weight, take a progress pic, and brush my teeth, which apparently is very, very important to include in the YouTube video, according to Ryan Trahan. And you know, I'm just standing on the shoulders of giants here. Then it's back to work until around 11:30 AM. Mens sana in corpore sano. A healthy mind in a healthy body, which is a quote from a Roman poet named Juvenal. Look, I've always believed in being fit, even with a broken body like mine. After all, your body is the physical representation of what's going on in your mind, right? The problem? I've always used food as both an escape and a reward. You can imagine the result. Actually, no, you don't need to. Here it is. That was until this Ironman challenge. It's honestly been the easiest weight loss journey of my life. I'm 10 kilos down so far, and I have absolutely no plan to quit. It seems I've finally figured out what was missing every time I tried before. As I'm heading to the gym, you may have noticed that I still haven't eaten anything. I actually fast until lunch. I find it easier to skip breakfast, since coffee helps fight hunger and I can enjoy 2 bigger meals later on that still fit my calories and macros. For my workout, I do 3 full body sessions a week, 45 minutes of strength training, 5 minutes of boxing, 10 minutes of stretching, and a slow 1 kilometer run. Nothing crazy really, because there's no secret to weight loss, just consistency. If you're wondering, the busyness of my day isn't making me miserable. At all. Not eating burgers or drinking alcohol isn't either. Those things just aren't in line with where I'm going right now. And no pizza will ever give me the dopamine I get from stacking small wins throughout the day. The same way I was getting it from chasing achievements in World of Warcraft for so long. It's just exhilarating, honestly. On the way back, I grab groceries and head home to shower. Basically getting ready for the day a second time. Then I prepare and eat my usual lunch. Chicken, veggies, rice, covered in ketchup. Judge me all you want, but ketchup and sriracha have genuinely been one of the biggest reasons I've managed to lose almost 10 kilos. It does make everything taste better. And yeah, I eat while watching Eric the Electric gorging himself with food. Is that weird? Probably. Let me know in the comments. And one more thing while I'm eating, I'm actually trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of my Ironman weight loss challenge. So if you want to see how this ends and help me get there, consider subscribing. Thank you, I really appreciate it. By 1:30 p.m. it's back to consulting work for another 3 hours, and around 4:30 I'm done. I only did 7 hours of consulting today, so I'll probably make up the extra hour on another day, likely Saturday morning. Then it's finally time for some fun, side projects. But I'm not actually building them for fun. I'm building my way out from selling my time, to have more of it to focus on what matters more to me. But I'm going to be honest, trying to build 3 businesses at once is a completely terrible idea. But that's where my ADHD comes into play. Most people need to focus on one thing and lock in to get it done. I can't. I tried. I just get bored. And I end up seeking novelty, giving up on the old thing, and starting something new. But this constant context switching I'm doing, coupled with the novelty that comes with each new YouTube video I'm making, is kind of empowering me. It is both exhausting and awesome, but somehow that chaos works for me. Anyway, first I spent a bit of time on Devmystify, a platform where I help developers learn and earn more. I just need to finalize an article and send a newsletter update. Then it's time to work on this YouTube channel. Normally I would rush to the workshop to build something, but today I'm actually kind of in between projects. I'm waiting for parts for the Ironman suit, and I've got a few videos to plan. Also, Songkran is coming up, Thailand's New Year celebration, so my editor won't be available, which means I actually need to edit one of my videos myself. And right now that's the 3D printing farm video. I also had to review the workbench video one more time as it's going out in just a few days. And with the long Thai holiday, I needed an easier video for the following week, which you're currently watching. With the workbench, the 3D printing farm, and this video, I've got about 3 weeks of content lined up, which finally gives me some breathing room to focus on the Ironman suit. I've only got a month left to build it, so I really need to get on with it. I've already got a good part of the suit printed out, so now I need to work on assembling it, making it wearable, figuring out the electronics, and painting it. Yeah, that's a lot left. I'm thinking about doing the helmet first to test my entire process. I actually failed to motorize an Ironman helmet a few years ago when I was trying to build my first and only one. So I'm interested in seeing if I've gotten better at this whole thing. To be honest, I'm kind of worried because my electronic skills are very subpar, and that's something I need to fix soon. This Ironman suit I'm building to finally lose weight, and this whole YouTube channel, it's working. Way better than I expected. And honestly, without it, I think I would feel completely stuck. For me, it's both an escape from the daily grind and my way out, hopefully. But yeah, today was more about staying afloat than pushing hard, honestly. Between the late start and the Devmystify stuff, I only had about an hour left, and I didn't feel like starting something in the workshop now. When I wake up on time on a non-gym day, I can be in the workshop by 2 or 3 p.m, which gives me a good session to build some stuff. Usually rounding up my full workday to about 12 hours. But today wasn't like that. And that's okay. Instead, around 5 p.m, I went out with my wife and my kid so he could practice riding his bicycle. Honestly, that was a good call and we had a great time. After that, back home for a bit more editing on the 3D printing farm, then putting my son to bed and getting started on dinner and winding down. I pretty much eat the same lunch and dinner every day, with small variations. This helps tremendously with decision fatigue since by this point I'm honestly too tired to think. So usually it's a big egg sandwich, a couple of eggs plus 200 grams of egg whites, then a 0% Greek yogurt bowl with fruits and a couple of Oreos. Today I tried one of those protein mug cakes with a new powder I got, and it's actually surprisingly good and big and fluffy. I still very much enjoy eating lots of food. I just have to make sure that the quantity to quality ratio is good. This protein cake might become a new staple as I'm thinking about reducing my calories to 1500 a day for the next 5 weeks to actually reach my weight goal. And Thibaut from the future here, it did become a staple because I've had it every day this past week. I've been hitting a plateau for a couple of weeks and it has definitely slowed down the progress, so things need to change a little bit. After that, it's shower time and chilling in bed with my wife, usually watching something. We just finished Young Sherlock, which was awesome. And we just started A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. The first EP was pretty solid, but I'm really not sure about that pooping scene behind the tree at the beginning. Was that really necessary to include? Anyway, then I like to do some reading. Right now I'm actually reading One Piece, the manga. I'm getting really close to Luffy finally unlocking Gear 5, but I didn't make it tonight. I was too tired. Lights off, with a smile on my face. Not a perfect day, but still moving forward.